Okay, hello there ladies and gentlemen, Alexander Hilly123 here, and it's time for yet more Resident Evil 4 Professional Difficulty. And this is Chapter 2-3. Next chapter is 3-1, which is the start of the castle area. I think we get a bigger inventory, we get the semi-auto rifle, we get the riot gun. Things really start to pick up in terms of pace. We lose Ashley, and the game gets even better. So what's not to love? But before that, we've got to take care of the big cheese and the cabin fight, and this is the first video that I've actually edited down a little bit. If you guys have been watching me on YouTube or know me from twitch.tv or just none me in general, you'll know that I'm not one for editing, so I've just cut it down a couple of minutes because the big cheese fight, I have seen a few MLGers and speedrunners cheese it, excuse the pun, but either with a rocket launcher or he is susceptible to being stun locked with enough grenades if you have them, but I didn't do that, and as such it took a long time to do, so I had to cut it down a few minutes. But I only took damage once, which you will see still, but it's the kind of fight, the big cheese fight, where any kind of experimentation with the weaponry or the strats, in my opinion, will make you come a cropper, because his attacks are beyond damaging. He can insta-kill you on professional, he honestly can. And it's just a very intimidating fight, and he's very quick. When he morphs into his second form, the way he moves across the ground, if you played this game before, you'll know what I'm talking about. He can make up some serious ground within a second. The shotgun is powerful, but you can't really use it very well against him, so I will be using the TMP and then manoeuvring around the room, manipulating the fact that I've got iframes when I go up and down stairs, or ladders I should say, sorry. So that's awesome. But yeah, at the gate there with the mechanism, I chose right. If you choose left, you will have the Bella sisters to contend with. It's a long time since I chose to go left. It is fun, but this is a long game, and that is quicker.
Wait, follow me, wait.
Ten sniper rifle bullets there. A pretty obvious sniping section must be incoming.
Welcome. Got a selection of... What are you selling? Is that all straight? Is that all? What are you buying? What are you buying? Come back anytime.
I was thinking of upgrading there, but ended up not doing so, because I know obviously in the next chapter what I'll be doing in terms of upgrades. But I could have edited out the merchant parts and whatnot, but I just couldn't be arsed. Look at the state of that inventory. Are there any people out there, if this playthrough does get any views, and I'd be surprised if it does, it'll probably get 0 views like everything I do on YouTube, but if anybody does watch this, do you have a messier inventory than me? Surely not. No one can defeat me in terms of messy and disgraceful inventories. It's a little bit like my bedroom, ladies and gentlemen. But yeah, this part's always a little bit fun. Very silly indeed. But if you don't shoot these guys, then they jump onto the top of what we're on and they can kill you. I think they end up chopping it with an axe. The chains. And they go down with it as well. But the Ganados are not too bothered if they kill themselves. One final dude, he took me by surprise, I wasn't expecting him. But coming up, we're going to get the yellow cat's eye. And I never remember where the other one is. I must have gotten it before in the past, but I usually end up selling it with just 2 in. I think it's the Beerstein or the butterfly lamp or some shit like that. There's 3 altogether that's meant to go in it, but I usually sell it with just 2 because by that point I'm just like, well, I may as well just make some money and be done with it.
Wait.
Good block there when that guy tried to throw the axe at me. We get no loot, and there's a wobble head up here. I kill him and I end up getting no loot from him. I was genuinely really surprised. Because this guy usually turns into a wobble head. I waste a flash on him, and I get nothing. Look, I'm waiting as if to say, what's going on? Where the fuck's my loot? But yeah, we've got probably one of the best cutscenes coming up in the game as well with a Big Cheese before the fight actually begins.
Follow me.
It's kind of tiring work doing nothing. It's tiring work.
What are you buying? What are you
Oh, man.
buying?
I don't know why I'm messing about with the upgrades again. Memory of a goldfish, I think. But yeah, in this
You better stay outside. Ashley, go hide.
cabin, this farmhouse, whatever you want to call it, there are a number of items scattered around. Shotgun shells. I think there's a yellow herb, a red herb, bullets. You'll need them on your first playthrough. The Big Cheese. Well, we're not getting out of there that way.
Hasta luego.
That awkward moment when you become a human centipede. It's a rather awkward moment, guys. I guess another reason that this guy's a troublesome boss is he's hard to shoot. Even harder in his second form. If I had to say, I would recommend not using your grenades like I'm doing here on the first form. It is lowering his HP, and my god does this guy have HP, but the second form is a lot harder, so if you can start the second part of the fight off with him on the floor and throw grenades at him, that's probably the way to go. But what I've just done is what I do for the most of this fight, really, for the remainder of it. Just juke him a few times for another grenade. There's one explosive left to the right. I'm going to use that to my advantage. Because if I don't move there, he's going to knock me off and nearly kill me. But look at that. That's what I'm saying. He can cover so much ground. Obviously, on the ladder, I've got iframes, so I take advantage of that, move back to this position, and start peppering him with all I've got in terms of TMP. But I am mindful of the fact right now that I've got less than 100 bullets in the TMP. I'm just watching where he goes. He's coming this way. I'm going to let him come closer in, and then I'm going to go back to my position and pepper him a little bit more. It's not quick, it's not pretty, but it is kind of effective. I swap out to the handgun, and in about 30 seconds or so is when the first... Oh, there you go, he's in the second stage now. If you can get grenades on him while he's on the floor there, that's cool, but he hangs from the rafters. So when he does that, grenades aren't going to work. That's the thing. I don't exactly know what flashbolts do to him, but I would hazard a guess they do nothing. But yeah, the edit is going to come in because the next couple of minutes is pretty damn dull. It's just me trying to pepper him with the handgun. And as you can see, he's moving very quickly. But as soon as the cut happens, you actually see me take damage for the first time. I just juked that motherfucker there, didn't I? Watch. Surprise, motherfucker. How did he get me from there? But look at my health. Look at my health. Unbelievable. I don't know where he is right now. I'll lose him for a couple of seconds. There he is. There's another reason this fight is quite hard. The view. And I juke him again. I am doing that on purpose, by the way, but it's beyond risky. But we're nearly done now. Whoa. I mean, on normal difficulty, although his attacks still hurt you, and he still takes a lot of hits, it's another thing entirely on professional. Good God. And then his eye comes out. But I appreciate that fight, but it doesn't mean I have to like it. Pretty damn challenging, that one. But there we have it. Now we can get to the castle area of the game. where we will yet again meet up with Mr. Louis Surratt. So there's going to be 19 videos in this Let's Play, guys, because there's 19 chapters overall. Some of the videos are going to run in about 40 to 50 minutes long, the longest ones, because that's how long the longest chapters on this game are.
Are you okay, Leon?
As I am doing my commentary here, my narration, if you will, I'm up to the start of chapter 3.3, so that's like the 9th chapter overall, so I'm only at halfway now.
Welcome. Got a selection of... What are you selling? Is that all? What are you buying?
Yet again, I'm going into the buy section as if anything has changed. Obviously it's not, you idiot. But yeah, next, ladies and gentlemen, in terms of a full playthrough or Let's Play, I am not entirely sure, but I might go for Gears of War Ultimate Edition. I actually just realised I uninstalled it from my Xbox One, but that's not because I don't love some Gears of War, it's just because these modern games take up a hell of a lot of space on your hard drive, and I need to free some space up. But yeah, I'm in the mood to do a playthrough of Gears of War. Just normal difficulty without commentary, just to showcase how beautiful the game is and just to put it out there. Because sometimes that's what I really like doing. I certainly won't do post-commentary of Gears of War. Beep, beep. I don't exactly know how much you need to pepper the front of that truck, but it's better to be safe than sorry, because if you don't hit it enough, you will get wrecked. We're actually coming up to the part where you have to play as Ashley for a chapter. Oh, goody, that's chapter 3/4. Don't worry, it ends relatively quickly.
Side of the bridge.
Yeah.
I got it. You take that one.
Okay.
Ready? Come on.
Yeah.
In the castle we go. See you in the next part, guys.